Good afternoon, everybody. This is Evan Kids with Kids Exotics. I wanted to do a box opening video for you guys today. Been dealing with FedEx all morning. I'll get into that here in a minute. But first of all, a big shout out to Hagerstown Scales and Tails. I believe they're out of Maryland. Started a conversation on Morph Market with these folks about a week ago. They had a snake I was interested in. I was kind of waiting on a snake of mine to get sold, kind of make the room for it, and everything fell through, and everything went well. The money went to them, and they shipped the animal straight out. To go on about my issues with FedEx, Hagerstown could not find the hub where I picked up my last snake back in December. I picked it up right down the road at a place at a FedEx hub, and it didn't show up in their system. So I called customer service. Customer service stated that it was still an open hub and for them to just send to my home address, even though I knew I wasn't going to be home and I knew I was going to be at work, because I don't get off work till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, around this time right now. And once the snake was received at their facility after the label was made, then I could put in a note to hold at the hub on Mercer Road. So I did this yesterday. Well, this morning I'm at work and I get a text message from FedEx stating that the snake was on the way to my house. I called customer service. Customer service stated, no, the snake's on the way to the hub. I get a text about an hour later stating that the signature was refused at my home and the snake is being sent back to the facility. Long story short, I called customer service again. They told me wrong. That facility hub is not a hub anymore. They just ship, they don't receive. So luckily, the new place is just right down the road. They called me about an hour ago, said, hey, we have your package, it's here, everything's good. I didn't want my snake riding around for hours in a van, in traffic, hitting bumps, putting more stress on the animal. But I've checked the animal, kind of pre-opened the box. She's perfectly fine. But what I'm going to go through is I'm going to go through what the snake is, what it's going to hopefully do for me in the future, tell you a little bit about her, and show you my quarantine process and what I plan to do with her in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Here's the box that it come in. Got the heat pad. That's always nice to see. Come in a snake bag, which I've already opened because I knew I wouldn't be able to do it off of camera with both hands tied up. This right here is a double het clown pied female. She is sitting at about 1,100 grams. So she's not going to go for me this year. Hopefully later this fall. Hopefully she'll start feeding real good and I can put some grams on her. I'm wanting to get into the clown pied project, obviously. She will be bred to my visual clown, 100% het pied proven breeder that I have. I like the blushing that she's got there. She's a real pretty snake. You know, just anybody else kind of looks like a normal. But with the het she has in her, she's capable of making some very, very beautiful snakes. So, of course, I wish I was in my budget could have afforded the double visual clown pied. But being my first year breeding, and with what my budget contains of as of right now, I just wanted to go ahead and get the het. Like I said, I've got the visual clown het pied, and hopefully I can get at least 1 or 2 babies out of her here within the future. So what I'm going to do with her is, first of all, I'm going to put her in this tub. I'm going to fill the tub about up to those holes right there, just a little bit below. Soak her in some warm, not too hot water, about 85 degrees, somewhere around there. Make sure it's not too hot to the touch. I'm gonna let her sit in there because she's been shipped overnight and been sent through the mail. So I'm gonna try to soak her. Maybe she'll get a couple drinks of water. Let her sit in there for about an hour. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and let her sit in there so I'm not holding her and the phone. You can see the het pied markers right there. That's always a great sign. She comes from a very reputable breeder. That's what I knew whenever looking for a het or double het. I wanted to find somebody reputable in the business, somebody that had, 5 stars and a lot of reviews. And these people have been in the industry for a while, so I thought it would be a good decision to get from them. So what I'm going to do is soak her in here for about an hour, let her maybe get a drink, get hydrated, and then I'm going to clean this tub out, which it's already clean, but clean all the water out. Then I'm going to just lay paper towels down. I'm going to put a hide in. I'm not going to put a water bowl in there for the next 24 to 72 hours. Because after I dry her off, I'm going to take this Frontline flea and tick and mite spray. And what I will do is I will put on 2 rubber gloves, spray a little bit on the gloves, and I will soak her whole body down. Not to say that she's got mites or does or doesn't, but just to be on the safe side. I've learned that that can be a hassle, and I've heard that this stuff right here is the best stuff in the world to buy. I use it on all my snakes. Anything that comes in gets it, and anything that goes out gets sprayed with it. So I will soak her in that, and then here in a couple days give her a water bowl back, because I don't want her swimming in a water bowl and then that stuff coming off of her, and then her drinking the water and getting drinks of it. So that's what I'm going to do. Leave her on paper towels for the next 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month. See how she does. See if I notice any mites or anything dropping onto the paper towels. Keep her cage clean regularly, all that good stuff. And then she will go downstairs to my rack system with all the other snakes, and she'll get cocoa husk. Probably give her about a week. I don't think she's ever had frozen thawed, so she will be getting live small rats. And hopefully she'll start packing on the grams for me and be able to have some clown pieds for me here in the next year or so. So again, big shout out to Hagerstown Tails and Scales. Appreciate you guys. They're a great company to work with. They was very responsive. Check them out on Morph Market. They have great deals on other snakes as well. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you all very much for getting my snake to me. And it wasn't your all's fault or mine about the shipping ordeal. But just want to show you guys my new snake. Hope y'all like what you've seen. Everybody have a good and blessed day. Thank you.